Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James, and now after last episode where expert Skeletron completely took me down, I thought we need to make some serious improvements to our character. So first off, the first thing I actually did was improve our world a little bit. So I changed the stadium so it's now one long platform rather than going up and down and up and down. Because as you guys know, my movement was not the best, and so it still needs some homing in. But I thought this would be a little bit more suited to me. So I'm also going fishing. I'm going to get some armored cave fish, and I'm going to get some ebon koi, and we're going to go back into this fight completely buffed up. I'm also going to get the well-fed buff. In the last episode, you guys never pointed it out, but I feel like it's a fatal flaw. I don't know. Oh, I've gotten rid of it now. But I had a bunch of sake or saku or whatever it's called in my inventory, and that was giving me like advanced, improved melee technique or whatever, but lowered defense. And it was lowering our defense from 27 to 23. So I think that was a really bad move. I was using sake because I was like, oh yeah, that gives the well-fed buff, but I didn't check like an idiot. So so we're not going to be using that today. So I'm going to go and do all the fishing stuff off camera because you guys like that in my fishing playthrough. And I'll cut back in and we'll have another crack at this fight. And I really feel good about this next fight. I think we're going to do awesome, and we're going to get a brand new yo-yo today. So let's crack on. Okay, so we just got a brand new traveling merchant while I was kind of working off camera on the house. I know I was there to go fishing, but I did a little bit of fishing and then was like, hey, let's work a little bit on the house today. But I'm getting my dimensions all wrong, because it's obviously meant to be 100 by 100 with 20 block gaps. But I just can't seem to make it work. Right, okay. No code 1 today, so that's our second traveling merchant and no code 1. That's a little bit unfortunate. And there's also a cool little Doctor Who reference there. Fezzes are cool. Okay, so I now have all of the fish that I actually need. I've got some ebon koi and I've got some armored cave fish. And I actually finished the dimensions of the house. So this is the outer rim, this is the inner rim. I'm going to have my two inner circles here and then a big display for the yo-yos. Does that look good to you guys? I feel like that's a good shape. A lot of people are asking, hey, is this, will this spawn wyverns in hard mode? It won't because the NPCs are living there, but it is high enough for it, yes, because we were getting harpies and such like that when we were up there. But this is exactly, this is 100 by 100 with a 20 block gap, so that's 20 all around. So I thought that would give good amount of space. And like I said, it's got 16 bedrooms, and we can make some more if that's not enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the daytime now. I'm going to wait until the next night. I'm going to craft up our potions. I've actually been stockpiling some stuff for some iron skin and some regen and some swiftness. And we'll jump straight into the fight. So I've got some waiting to do, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we are ready for the next fight. I am all geared up. I've got new potions. I've moved... No, I didn't move the accessories around. I was gonna... we're using bear accessories, which are the lightning boots, and, well, to be honest, the only downfall of today is that I've got a slight bit of brace pain, which, as I mentioned in the last episode, I was off to go get some new braces, yesterday, in fact, so I've got a little bit of pain today, so if I'm a little bit irritated, I apologise in complete advance, but I have good faith about this. I read all of your comments. I read about getting away from the spin attack with a grapple hook. A lot of people are saying you should really upgrade your grapple hook. To be honest, I didn't really have time to meet today's deadlines. Alright, gotta be careful. Oh no! God's sake! For God's sake! Oh, wow. Panic. Well, the thing was, I didn't manage to... Because once you're in that box, you are screwed, right? Because if he does manage to get you, you're kind of wrecked in there. Because obviously you can't grapple out of there. I should have pushed down and fallen through the platforms. That is kind of a shame. But I did give it a good go. And we can definitely give it another good go. But it is going to take a little bit of time to set up again. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly... And I mean very quickly, I'm going to jump cut ahead, I'm going to kill all these slimes, and what we'll do is, we'll do a expert King Slime fight, because I think that'd be a good little laugh. And it gives like such a really rubbish little accessory, doesn't it? But it may give us a mount, so I'm going to try it anyway. Right, so I'm going to do a little jump cut ahead, because you guys have obviously seen me kill enough slimes by now, and we'll see how this fight goes. Okay, the King's Lime's here. Right, that took a little bit of time. I forget, oh my god, I always forget how long these events actually last for. I always think it's shorter than it actually is, the slime event. But it gives us good time because we're getting a good fight in here. And we've still got time to prepare for the next night. Because I'm going to keep doing Skeletron until we do it. I've never had any shame in losing a boss battle. Especially in Terraria, because I'm not the best player, but I always try and learn new things. So I don't mind losing a boss fight. We're going to keep going until we win. And I'm going to keep reading all of your comments until you guys help me with it, which you guys have been doing, so I'm going to keep listening, alright? And I think we can do it. I don't know, I feel like I panic sometimes during these boss fights, and I think I can fix myself from it. Right, okay, slime has stopped falling from the sky. Alright, let's kill all these little slimes. So, if you guys don't know, if you defeat enough slimes the first time you get a slime event, in your world, you actually get a king slime at the end. So that's kind of cool. Treasure bag, open it up. Did we get the mount? No, we got royal gel, which makes slimes become friendly, which is just like so bizarre to me. It's such a weird thing. And then you get a little slime gun. So it's kind of more of a fun fight, this. I've always seen it as a very fun fight. Yeah, super cool fight. Right, I think I'm meant to have that on anyway, my blizzard in a bottle. Yeah, I was meant to. Damn. Right, so what I'm going to do is, once again, you guys know the drill. I'm going to jump cut ahead to when it's nighttime, and we're going to do another attempt on this fight. I'm going to be using the same potions, and I think the same setup. The only thing I could do is some more defense, but I don't really want to start wasting money on reforging items for defense. And I know a lot of people say that defense is really, really great in expert mode, and it really, really is, but I don't want to waste our money just yet. Okay, so on to fight number 2 for the episode. I'm pretty excited for this one. I haven't actually checked if my old man... Oh, there he is. Alright, he has spawned back. Okay, let's begin. Come on. Oh, God. Really? Is that what took us down? 4 damage? Okay, so since I'm not doing so well against this fight, and literally, in all honesty, I'm really, really sucking at it. So I've decided a little plan I could do is actually reforging the accessories. Now, I said earlier that I didn't want to waste our money, but here's the plan. So I've made these very, very horrible temporary housing. Remember that this over here is going to be our big, epic, grand house, but it's going to take a while to build. So horrible temporary housing. But I want a dye trader to come. Because I have all these strange plants. Look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 strange plants to actually sell him. And then you get dye from that, and you sell the dye, and you get quite a bit of money if you do that. So I thought that'd be quite interesting to get a little bit of money. I'm also moving the goblin in, so we can start reforging accessories and getting a lot more defense. Ah, there we go. The dye trader has arrived. Alright, so let's give this a little go. So, hello, sir. Strange plants. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. So we've sold them all. So, let's see. What did we get? Did we get any ones I've not seen before? No, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not too interested in them anyway. Right, so that has given us 28 gold. So that gives us enough money to reforge all of our accessories quite a bit. And hopefully we'll get something really awesome. Now, I haven't got my goblin to come to the thing yet, so I'm gonna have to travel down to him. And by the time I've done it, we'll probably have a goblin here anyway. So I'm gonna quickly jump cut ahead of that because I need to make sure that we've got enough time today for all the fights of Skeletron I need. So jump cut ahead. Okay, so here is our goblin tinkerer where we left him. Let's quickly reforge all of these accessories. So we need to. Well, we'll start with the Shield of Cthulhu. So we're gonna go for defense on this one. So let's see. No defense so far. +4 melee speed. Oh, menacing though. Menacing. Oh, could it be done? Let's save that for now. Alright, let's try this one. Are we gonna get defense? Well, there you go. Well, that's guarding. That's not too great. Armored is pretty awesome. But if we're gonna go for anything, we're gonna go for +4. Menacing again. Man, it's like this. It's like it wants me to have menacing, I swear. Let's keep going. +3 defense. Like I say, we're spending all this money, so we're going to go for +4. Oh, I've only got one more reforge on me. Should we try the green counterweight just real quick? Right. That's literally gone back to what it was before. That was literally such a waste of money. I'm going to stick with them. Well, we've wasted our money anyway, so we haven't got any more money left. So I'm going to stick with them, but that's a little bit more damage, I guess, and that does mean we'll kill it quicker. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Time for round 3, and this time it's personal, alright? So let's get this done. Minimap off. Buffs on. Curse! Right, okay. I swear, Skeletron is literally going on to my hardest bosses. Nah, I'm only kidding. It's hard with... Oh, brilliant. I managed to stay calm then. I feel like Skeletron with this setup is super duper hard. I don't know how on earth. In Urimir's video, he managed to do it with iron armor. Like that is mental. And without the potions we have. Really, really crazy stuff. Okay, so we're now on to day 2 of recording, which means that yesterday I didn't manage to defeat Skeletron on expert mode using a yo-yo. So I thought instead of releasing that as an episode and just giving you guys this kind of like lackluster, you know, finale to it, I thought today I would take a second day of recording, condense the first day, and try and make it into a big thing. So I'm going to take on the Queen Bee now. I didn't mention this yesterday, but I thought it'd be a great little step up because obviously we can use honey pools if we get the little wand or whatever. Now I'm going to speed this fight up because I know it takes forever. I also haven't practiced for it, so hopefully I don't do too bad, but hopefully luck is on our side. Right, so I'm going to speed this up completely. So let's begin. Okay, so it's done. I didn't find that too hard of a fight. I think it's because we're a little bit overpowered at this point. Right, so we got the bee's knees, we got some bee nades, we got the hive one, and this is what I wanted. I wanted the hive one because obviously we can't use any of the other things. Maybe increases the strength of friendly bees. We can't even use that because obviously it's not part of the yo-yo collection. Right, so let's head back to the homeland. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly upgrade our stadium, go back, and we're going to fight Skeletron again, and we'll see how we do. Okay, so for the essence of time in this fight, I'm going to skip to the end if I actually win or not, just because I've done like... Well, I've done quite a few on camera now, so I feel like it's time to kind of stop doing them on camera and try and focus on actually winning them, because obviously every time that I talk during one, I do a little bit worse. So, let's see... Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. And we'll place this here. Right, so let's place down some hive. Hopefully this gives us a little pool of lava. I think it should. No, lava anyway. I meant honey. Right, okay, let's try that. Alright, okay, cool. Right, so let's clear out our inventory of some minor stuff. Right, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to give this a shot. And like I say, I'm going to cut to the end. I'm not going to talk through it because I've died to this fight way too many times now to kind of talk through it and enjoy it. Right, so buff up. Curse. Okay, we finally did it! Hell yeah! Right, do you know why I think I did it then? I used the actual thing to its right advantage. I used my drop-down method that I mentioned that I was going to do. And I felt good because we put down some honey, finally. Wow, that was really, really hard. But I'm glad we finally mastered it. There's a reason why I uploaded this, like, why I did 2 days on this instead of 1, and it's because I didn't want to give you guys something I thought was subpar. I'm very proud of myself for that. Alright, oh, okay, gold chest. Let's hope for the VALOR. Right, Aqua Scepter. So I'm going to take the Night Owl. I'll take one of them now. I'll take the Water Walking in that potion. And I'm going to leave them behind. Alright, that's one thing done. So Obsidian Shield done. And we got a little bit of gold for it. That's nice. I'm going to take these potions as well. Alright, come on, VALOR. Now, Muramasa. Right, let's tap out. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Come on, VALOR. Fingers crossed. Right, no. Summoning key and a... yeah. Alright, okay. One more golden chest. Awesome. Alright, fingers crossed it's a VALOR. Oh my god. Watch out for this cursed skull, though. Yes! Oh, hell yeah. That's our 5th yo-yo of the series, guys. We have 5 yo-yos down. That's only 15 to go. And some gravitation potions, which surprisingly we haven't got any of. Oh, that's really awesome. Okay, we have done it. 5 yo-yos. We have mastered the dungeon with just a yo-yo. That is awesome. 2 gold. Zelius. Let's go a little bit better. Keen. Shoddy. Godly. There we go. Godly VALOR. Right, so that is the end of today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.